तपस्वाध्याय शुश्रूषा कृष्णपूजारतं मुनिम् विश्वेशमिष्टदं वन्दे परिव्राट् चक्रवर्तिनम् श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. Hari Om to all. Welcome back to Bhagavad Gita session. Today we are going to look at Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 verse 18. In the previous verse, Krishna explained the self is indestructible and all-pervading. Again, question arises. If the self is indestructible, then what exactly is destroyed in death? Krishna clarifies that in this verse, it is the body that perishes, not the self or soul or Atma. Let us look at the verse first. Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 verse 18. Antavanta ime dehaah nityasyoktah sharirinaha anashino aprameyasya tasmat yudhyasva bharata. Antavantaha, having an end, are perishable. Ime, these. Dehaha, bodies. Nityasya, of the eternal. Uktaha, or said. Sharirinaha, of the embodied, means soul. Anashinaha, indestructible. Aprameyasya, immeasurable, beyond perception. Tasmat, therefore, yudhyasva, fight. Bharata, O descendant of Bharata. Descendant of Bharata, descendant of Bharata. O Arjuna, these bodies of the eternal soul are perishable. The soul itself is indestructible and immeasurable. Therefore, get up and fight. This is the simple meaning of this verse. Let us look at the deeper explanation of this verse. Antavanta ime dehaah, these bodies are perishable. Krishna makes it very clear here. The body has a beginning. The body has an end. Everything related to the body has a beginning and end. Whether it is birth, growth, decay, or death. It is the part of the nature. So, destruction is natural to the body. That is what he is saying with Antavanta ime dehaha. Ime dehaha. These bodies are antavantaha, perishable. Whose body? Nityasya sharirinaha uktaha. These bodies are belong to the eternal soul. The soul is called as Shariri, the possessor of the body. So body belongs to him. Body is not Atma or self or soul. Body is something worn or used or experienced through. The soul remains the same while bodies keep changing. So, soul is Nitya, eternal. And who is the owner of the body? That owner is indestructible. That is what he says with Anashinaha. The soul is indestructible. No matter what happens to the body, the soul remains untouched. Destruction belongs only to physical structures, not to the consciousness. So, soul is indestructible. The indestructible soul possesses the body, or indestructible soul is possessor of the body. That body is perishable. Aprameyasya. The soul, he is not only indestructible, he is aprameya. Aprameya means immeasurable. The soul is immeasurable. It can't be seen like an object. Soul can't be measured. Soul can't be quantified. Because soul is not the object, it is the subject. All measurements happen through it, but itself cannot be measured. That is why that soul is aprameya, immeasurable. Soul is anashi, indestructible. And that soul is the owner of the body. That body is perishable. Tasmad yudhyasva bharata. Therefore, fight. Tasmat. This is very important here. Krishna is not giving any abstract philosophy. He is applying it. If the soul is eternal, if the body is perishable, then Arjuna's grief is based on confusion. So Krishna says, do your duty. Do not withdraw due to emotional confusion. That is why he says, Tasmad Yudhyasva Bharata. Because the body belongs to soul. The soul is eternal and it is indestructible and it is immeasurable. So soul can't be harmed at all. Soul cannot be destroyed. The only body will be destroyed. So the body anyway it is going to be destroyed. It has a start and it will have end. So don't worry about the destruction of the body. The soul is eternal. Beyond this body also, soul will remain. Don't worry. Get up, do your duty and fight. Krishna is not promoting violence here. He is correcting misplaced compassion. Krishna is correcting confusion about life and death. If unrighteousness is allowed to grow, it harms the society. So action based on dharma is required. That is why he is telling Arjuna, go and fight. What other acharyas say about this verse? Shankaracharya ji says, the body is finite. The body is subject to destruction. The Atma, self, soul, is eternal and indestructible, and it is also beyond all changes. So, self, Atma or soul cannot be known through measurement or perception. So, grief based on bodily destruction is ignorance. So, everybody has to come out of this ignorance and act according to dharma. What Madhvacharya ji says, the soul is completely distinct from the body. Body is perishable. Soul is eternal. Fear and sorrow arise when one identifies with the body. Right understanding removes the fear. So, one must understand and must act according to dharma. What Ramanujacharya ji says, the soul is inner self and the body is its instrument. As we seen in the previous verses, the body undergoes change and destruction. The soul does not change, soul does not perish. Therefore, destruction of the body is not destruction of the self or person. So, one must understand it and act according to dharma. What Keshava Kashmiri ji says, the distinction between body and soul is essential. Without this understanding, sorrow arises, confusion continues. Once understood, death is seen as bodily change, and there is no destruction of the self, then there is no confusion, and person must understand this and act according to dharma. Krishna makes it absolutely clear in this verse. The body will end. The soul will not. If I identify with the body, I fear the death. If I understand the soul and body are different, then fear disappears. This clarity is not for theory only, it is for action. So, Krishna concludes by saying, Tasmad Yuddhasva Bharata. Understand correctly and perform your duty without confusion. So Krishna is saying, this body belongs to soul. That soul is indestructible. Soul is immeasurable, and soul is eternal. The destruction happens only to the body. Understand this, and even if you think that you are killing your own people, you are killing only their body, not the souls. So understand it and act accordingly. So what happens next? What Krishna says? That we will see in the next verse, next session. Until that, Hari Om to all. God bless you all. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayah. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.